friends. Today we're going to talk about our two activities. Here we have sink or float for our daily activity, and then farm animals in the bathtub can go along with this as well. So first we're going to start off with, this is a cow. This is one of our farm animals that we have decided to use. The cow is black and white, and the cow is kind of light. It's not too heavy. So that's talking about size with your child. So make sure you hit on the colors of which the objects that you use. And if they're heavy or if they're light, if you think they will sink or if they will float. So you can gather some of your household items. We have a fork here. This fork is kind of heavy. I think it might sink. It's a little bit heavier than the cow. Another household item we have here is a stopper for your water in your sink. So you can use this as well. I think this one might float because it's not too heavy, but it's kind of light. I think this one might float. We also have a leaf here. So this leaf we got from outside. The back of it's rough and the front of it is soft. So it's not too big, but it is pretty light. I bet it'll sink. Maybe it'll float. I don't know. It'll depend because see, if you look at the top of it here, it's kind of folded in. So water could collect up there and make it sink to the bottom. We'll have to find out. And last we have a farm animal here is a horse. And he's got a black mane and black hooves and black eyes. And his body is brown. So I wonder if he'll sink or float. He's about the same size as the cow. He's not too big, but he is pretty light. All right, so what do you guys want to start with? Let's start with...
Horsey.
The horsey? All right, so let's see. We'll put him in the water here and see what happens. Ready?
What happened?
He's still on top of the water. You can see that here. He's moving around on the top. If I put my hand in, my hand's at the bottom of the water. Horsey's floating on top.
He must be light.
So he floats. All right, so let's try a household item. Let's try the fork. Ready? Put the fork down in. Oh no, what happened? That fork's at the bottom and my horsey's at the top. That fork must be heavy and it sunk to the bottom. Let's try this rock. This rock is the shape of a circle. It's soft. It's not really rough. All right, are you ready? I'm going to put this rock down in there. Bloop. Oh, it's down there with the fork. And my horse is still on top. Let's try the cows. Cows look really heavy, don't they? Outside, you see them in the field, and they're pretty heavy. So let's see. Okay, Mr. Cow, are you ready? Moo. All right. Bloop. This cow is floating. He's on top of the water with the horse. We have our fork and our rock down there in the bottom. What do you guys want to try next? We have a leaf and a drain stopper. Which one do you think we should try next? The leaf? Let's see, because we don't know. This one might sink because of that little dip right there, or it could float. Ready? Wow, look, the water's getting on top of it. Do you see it? There's water on top of the leaf. But it's still floating. So even though there was water on top of this leaf, it still didn't sink. Wow. All right, this is our last thing. It's the water stopper. This is silver, and it's kind of like a circle. We're going to put this down in the water, and we'll see. I wonder if we lay it flat like this, if the water will come up through these holes. Maybe it'll sink that way, or maybe it'll float if we put it like this. What way do you think we should put it in? Should we put it in right side up or upside down? Let's try upside down. Are you ready? It sunk. It's down there in the bottom. So this is a fun activity that you can do with your children. It's a lot of fun to gather items around your house with them. Make sure you gather some that you know will sink and some that you know will float. And let your child experiment it. So let them put it in the water. Let them discuss if they think that it's heavy or if it's light. What color it is. Our leaf is brown, but it had that curve in there. So for your older children, you can add that in. You can have them look. It's got that curve. The water could get on top of it, so it might sink or it could float. That's something else you can talk with your older children. Your younger children, you can hit the colors of the different animals that you use or the other items that you have. Make sure you talk about how many items you have. You can count them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items in my tub. Make sure when you're doing the activity, you let them, they can help fill up the tub with water. Make sure you get enough in there to where the items that are going to sink, you can tell that they are under the water. If you have any questions or anything, you can feel free to get a hold of us. I can't wait to see your videos. Thanks for sharing. Bye.